Elizabeth Tudor was born into scandal, survived imprisonment, and ruled for 44 years as one of the most iconic monarchs in history. She was celebrated as the Virgin Queen, the woman who defied the Spanish Armada and turned English into a rising power. But her reign was not as simple as glory and triumph. It was filled with plots, betrayals, and impossible choices. So, how did Elizabeth, a woman in man's world, manage to hold on to her throne and shape the destiny of a nation? Let's find out.
True to command the wind, sir! I have a hurricane in me that will strip Spain bare if you dare to try me!
Elizabeth was born in 1533, the daughter of King Henry VIII and his second wife Anne Boleyn. But her mother was executed when Elizabeth was just 2 years old, and the young girl was declared illegitimate. She grew up in uncertainty, shunned between households, never sure if she would be executed like her mother or restored to favor. Yet Elizabeth learned resilience early. She studied languages, history, and philosophy, gaining an education that rivaled any prince of her time. However, her life was filled with danger under her sister Mary's reign. Elizabeth was imprisoned in the Tower of London, accused of treason. She might have been executed, but Mary hesitated, and that hesitation saved her life.
When the storm breaks, some are dumb with terror, and some spread their wings and soar.
Let them come with the armies of hell! They will not come!
When Mary died in 1558, Elizabeth became queen at 25 years old.
I crown thee, Elizabeth, Queen of England, Ireland, and France.
But her kingdom was weak, divided by religion, threatened by powerful neighbors, and nearly bankrupt. Elizabeth faced enormous pressure to marry and secure the dynasty, but instead of being defined by a husband, she chose independence, ruling alone while using courtship as a political weapon. This balancing act allowed her to keep powerful suitors interested without giving up control of her throne.
Will you give me some suggestion? For some say France and others Spain, and some cannot abide foreigners at all. So I'm not sure how best to please you unless I married one of each.
England was split between Catholics and Protestants. Bloody Mary's persecution had left deep scars, and many feared civil war.
We see the sails of the enemy approaching.
Elizabeth chose a middle way, restoring Protestantism but allowing certain Catholic traditions to remain.
And when this day of battle is ended, we meet again in heaven, or on the field of victory.
This Elizabethan religious settlement didn't please extremists on either side, but it created a foundation of stability. It was a bold gamble. If she leaned too far Protestant, Catholic powers like Spain would rise against her. Two Catholic and Protestant reformers at home would rebel. By walking the line, Elizabeth bought herself time to strengthen England.
Walsingham, I would know on what authority you have kept us locked up here.
Your Graces must forgive me. But you're now free to go.
I am sure this infernal work has not saved your bastard queen.
Her greatest challenge came in 1588. King Philip II of Spain, enraged by Elizabeth's support of Protestant rebels in the Netherlands and England, pirates attacking Spanish ships, launched the Armada, a massive fleet meant to conquer England. The threat was immense. England was outnumbered, its survival uncertain. But Elizabeth inspired her troops with the famous speech at Tilbury. She said, "I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king." The Armada was defeated by a mix of English strategy and violent storms. The victory became a defining moment of Elizabeth's reign, proving England could stand against the most powerful empire in the world. Hey everyone, quick pause. We are the curious couple behind this channel, and if you are enjoying this story about Elizabeth I, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
We've got plenty more incredible mysteries and true stories from history coming your way, and we'd love to share them with you. After the Armada, Elizabeth's reputation soared, but ruling was never easy. Court intrigues, foreign threats, and questions of succession haunted her reign. She refused to marry, and as she grew older, she carefully maintained her image, wearing elaborate wigs and heavy makeup to project strength and vitality, even as age caught up with her. Her later years were marked by sadness too. Many of her closest advisors, friends died, leaving her increasingly isolated. She became more cautious, even melancholic, as the years dragged on.
Elizabeth I once said she would not make windows into men's souls, preferring unity over division. Perhaps that pragmatism, more than anything, was the secret of her success. But what do you think? Was Elizabeth I truly a master of politics and power, or a survivor who built her reign on image and myth? Let us know in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this dive into history, you'll love our last video on Sam Bankman-Fried, the so-called crypto king who fell from grace. His story may be modern, but like Elizabeth's, it shows how power, ambition, and downfall are timeless. Check it out next.